The 530e iPerformance is a much better hybrid than BMW's first effort, the ActiveHybrid 5. With useful electric range, decent performance and only minor practicality sacrifices, it will suit business user-choosers wanting a cheap-to-run executive express. However, it's less appealing for private buyers, and the real-world fuel savings will depend heavily on use. Car makers have been giving us optimistic sales projections for years, and plug-in models often struggle the most to meet them. BMW's target to shift 100,000 electrified vehicles globally in 2017 seemed like another ambitious reach, but it's already registered 45,000 so far, so things appear to be well on track. The latest plug-in model to emerge from Munich should be a big part of that sales success. Not only is the 530e iPerformance the first 5 Series ever that can be refueled from the mains, it also promises to be the most efficient one to date, with a claimed fuel economy figure of 141.2 mpg. BMW predicts it'll make up 15% of total 5 Series sales, which is admirable given the fierce loyalty to diesel in the executive car class. Our first drive aims to see if it deserves to poach sales from the excellent oil burners. Even though it's the first plug-in 5 Series, the 530e isn't the first hybrid. Back in 2012, BMW launched the petrol-electric ActiveHybrid 5, with an all-electric range of just 3 miles. It got a lukewarm reception with limited success in the UK. This time around, things are more promising. The 302 bhp straight 6 has been ditched for a more modest 2.0-litre 4-cylinder, paired with an 83 kW electric motor. That makes a combined output of 248 bhp and 420 Nm of torque for 0-62 miles per hour in 6.2 seconds, just 3/10 slower than the old ActiveHybrid 5. That's impressive given that, at 1,845 kilograms, the 530e is a full 130 kilograms heavier than the 530d. Those batteries do offer a claimed pure electric range of 31 miles, however, and can be fully charged in 3 hours via a wallbox. The car can also hit 87 miles per hour without any petrol intervention. We found the range to be closer to 20 miles in the real world, but that's similar to most thefts of this type. The strong acceleration is partly thanks to its electric assistance, firing the 530e off the line with plenty of punch. However, the effect is less pronounced the faster you go, and at motorway speeds the petrol motor barely feels any quicker than a 520d. It's also saddled with a rather intrusive and industrial-sounding engine note, something that works well in BMW's sportier models, but sounds out of place in an executive cruiser. Thankfully, when you drive the 530e at a pace more suited to its economy bias, things are far more refined, with beautifully smooth and silent running in electric mode and a muted hum from the engine under lighter throttle loads. If you wish to prolong the silence, you can flick the drive it rain into max drive mode, where it keeps the engine off as much as possible. Like many hybrids, you can also ask the car to hold a level of charge for later use. We found auto mode balances the two sources most effectively. Our test route involved plenty of hills and motorway miles, so the 530e's battery was quickly drained. As a result, the trip computer showed a decent, but not outstanding, return of 37 mpg. We'd expect a similarly fast diesel to fare better, but the hybrid will claw back its advantage if you charge regularly and spend time in town. The 530e's ride and handling are a bit of a mixed bag. It's far from uncontrolled, but the Hybrid 5 single-S extra weight sacrifices some of the car's crisp responses, while the usually super smooth ride seemed to be a touch more fidgety than expected. Those looking for the self-titled ultimate driving machine will be better served with other variants. Our other issue with the 530e concerns the price, because it costs around £4,000 more than an equivalent 520d. However, it does get a low 9% benefit-in-kind company car tax rate, comparing well with the 520's 22% figure,